Afrobeats news people, guys, it's me, Kelvin. Welcome back to Afrobeats News. University of Afrobeats Entertainment and just coming at you. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe as well as number notification and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. Alright, guys, let's talk about this one. The one and only, one of the biggest artists to come out of Africa right now. I know you guys are thinking, okay, Wizkid, I'm going to talk about Wizkid, but guys, not Wizkid this time. It's the one and only Ckay. Yo, it's the one and only Ckay. Now, some of you might not really know who Ckay is, and I'll pardon you because up until a couple of weeks ago, I did not really know who Ckay is. I just discovered that, there was this guy that was dominating charts all across the world, and I was like, this is not Wizkid. Where is Wizkid? And I realized that, okay, there's somebody coming that is dominating and that might actually surpass what Wizkid is doing. By the way, much respect to Wizkid, much respect to the FC, but here's another guy in the scene. So FC, your bragging rights might just be taken by this guy. Now, who is this particular guy? Ckay. Ckay is an Anambra-born Nigerian musician and producer. In fact, he started as a producer, then moved on to become a musician. Then this guy was able to produce 2 EP. The second EP gave him one of the biggest songs in the world. And guys, I mean that like literally. Sometimes I say the biggest song in the world, but it's not really the biggest song in the world. But this is really literally the biggest song in the world. This song, when it was released, titled Wantinti, it went on to blow up in North Africa. From North Africa, it went on, to become big in Asia. From there, it just went across the world. It blew up also in TikTok, blew up in other platforms, and currently is sitting at top charts all across the world. In fact, let me go on to tell you guys that 29 countries across the world, this song is charting in all of these countries. And some of these countries are so, in terms of culture, they are so diametrically opposite. Like, let's say, for example, right, Norway, one of the whitest countries in the world, completely different culture from somewhere like India, right? Completely different culture. But guess what? This song is sitting at #1 position in both Norway as well as India. But those are not the only countries where it's sitting at #1 position. It's at #1 in Switzerland as well, in the UK, in its like indie charts, in Portugal, in Netherlands, and in France. Now, these are all the countries where this particular song, Love Wantinti, a song that doesn't even have a chorus. The chorus is just him humming. You know what? If I get a chance, I'll put like a sound clip of the chorus part, so you guys can just hear exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the chorus is literally this guy humming. No words, nothing like that. That is the chorus, and this guy was able to secure one of the biggest songs to come out of Nigeria. Like, this is bigger than Essence. I hope you guys understand. This is bigger than Essence. The impact that this song is creating, the cultural impact that this song is creating is completely mind-blowing. And let's be honest about one thing, right? Essence became big after celebrities jumped on it, right? It started with I think it was Rihanna, then Kylie Jenner, then Kevin Hart, then it just went on from there, and people started, joining the wave. Now, this song became big on its own. Maybe it was through TikTok, right? It was just normal everyday you and I people that was using the song for their so-called TikTok, and it just blew up through these platforms. So far, like I said, it's one of the biggest songs around the world. It's charting in 29 different countries with different cultures, different language. And it's just amazing what this guy did with this particular song, Love Wantinti. By the way, one of the remix, right? Because it has several remixes. Okay, I have to mention that it has several remixes across the world. And this is intercontinental remix. And I really mean that when I say intercontinental. Let's look at some of the remixes, right? So far, I can name 7 remixes. It has a remix that has like the Spanish version, the Spanish remix with De La Ghetto. It has another remix, which is a North African remix with El Grande Tonto. Now, like Toto, right, guys, some of these names, I may be mispronouncing it, so forgive me. It has an East African remix with Rayvanny. By the way, shout out to Tanzania, right? Rayvanny is signed to Diamond Platinums, big artist over there. He has another remix from South Africa, right? Featuring Shego and Gemini Major, right? Another remix in French remix with Franglish. Another remix in German remix with Frezzo. Yo, see, all of these remixes, right? From different parts of the world, different cultures, and the same song that everybody's loving. So shout out to Ckay. Ckay is one of the most global acts that have come out of Nigeria, that have come out of Africa. If you go on Shazam, right, the most Shazam song in the world right now, the number one song, number one, Uno, right? That's number one, right? Is in French. Uno, number one on Shazam. It is none other than Ckay. Now, if you don't know what Shazam means, because you are not really used to charts, so when they say Shazam, most Shazam song, you're like, what the hell this people talking about? What are these people talking about? It means the most searched song in the world. So the most searched song in the world is by a Nigerian-born Anambra State boy. Sorry for saying it that way, right? It sounds kind of like he's local, but no, I mean like he's really from just Anambra State, right? Nigeria, a former producer that was signed to Chocolate City, but now is signed to Universal Music South Africa. He's the most Shazammed artist in the world, the most searched artist in the world, beating people like Lil Nas X, Ed Sheeran, Elton John, Dua Lipa, J Balvin, Justin Bieber, and the name goes on and on and on. Love Wantiti, yeah, and listen to the name now, Love Wantiti. This is like the Wantiti part now is with Michelle, because the Wantiti part now Igbo. So like it actually kind of means that, you know, the guy is really putting up for the culture on a major level. So much respect, first of all. And let's just go on to brag some more about Ckay. So right now we've already established that it's one of the most global acts to ever come out of Nigeria, Africa. But let's go on to talk about specific charts in some of these first world countries like the US and the UK. In the US, let's see what happened, right? Billboard Hot 100. Wizkid, we know, is dominating it, right? Currently in the top 10 spot. Might go on to become number one. Luckily, if Kid Laroi gives him a chance. But let's look at how Ckay is doing on the Billboard Hot 100. On September 28th, right, he got a chance to debut at the Billboard Hot 100. Actually, he didn't get a chance. I'm acting like somebody gave him a chance. His song became so big that he finally debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 on the number 80 position on the Billboard Hot 100. Moved past a couple of weeks later, it has officially got into the number 35 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Guys, that is a giant leap from number 80 all the way to number 35. It took Wizkid a while to get to the position he is, but the giant leaps that this guy is making, it is just showing that he might get to the top 10 position in no time. And in case you guys have forgotten how I explained the Billboard Hot 100, these are the 100 most banking, hottest, biggest song in the US. So far, it's on the number 35 position, projected to soar even higher in the coming weeks. Now let's leave the US. Let's go to the UK, right? So the UK has a chart that's similar to what you have in the US. So in the UK, the Billboard Hot 100 that they have over there is called the UK Top 40. So the top 40 songs in the UK, that's the biggest 40 songs in the UK. On September 23rd, this guy was able to debut at number 23 on the official UK Top 40 songs, right? So Top 40 singles chart. Move past a couple of weeks later, so far, if you go check the chart, he's in the number 3 position, the 3rd position. Guys, at this point, if I knew some French, I would have probably said it in French just to emphasize it some more, but he so far is in the number 3 position on the UK Top 40 charts. So this is one of the biggest songs in the UK, the biggest song in the US, so-called first world country, the number 1 song in Switzerland, number 1 song in India, number 1 song in the UK. Again, that's on the indie chart, right? To be specific, on the indie chart. Number 1 song in Portugal, number 1 song in Norway, number 1 song in Netherlands, number 1 song in France. Guys, at this point, I rest my case. Ckay has done it all. This guy has done it all. This guy has done it all. This guy is so far going to go down as the one and only, the first person to dominate with Afrobeat on a major level. And guys, I'm going to state this, right? I'm not trying to take shots at Wizkid, and FC, don't get mad at me, right? If you go to the US, right, Essence is classified as an R&B kind of song, which means it sounds similar to R&B, less to Afrobeat, right? If you even listen to Ibro in the morning actually explained it that, Essence song sounds more R&B than Afrobeat. I'm not making this up. I'm stating the truth. CK Love Wantinti. Just look at the name, right? Love Wantinti. Wantinti is Igbo. It's Igbo language. So forget about it. That's even the name alone is Nigerian to the core. The song sounds more Afrobeat, though it actually borrowed some Middle Eastern culture in terms of like, let's say, the production work. But it sounds more Afrobeat than any other song so far that we've seen as dominated like on this stage. So that in its own should mean a massive win for Afrobeat music, a massive win. And that also should tell us that, look, we don't have to sound US. We don't have to copy their sound. We can stick to our typical sound and we can blow on a global stage. Ckay has shown that and Ckay has proved that. So at this point, you look. What is left is just to give this guy the credit that he deserves, man. This guy's one of the biggest artists to ever come out of Africa, one of the hottest artists right now in the moment, and he's most likely going to go down after all of these charts stuff is up. His song is probably let me state it this way, right? Not to be disrespectful, right? His song might end up becoming bigger than Wizkid Excellence, and it's just pure facts based on the numbers that's coming in right now. So big shout out to Ckay. If you've not heard Ckay Love Wantinti, I would forgive you because it's a relatively new artist, but at this point you need to go listen. You need to go get yourself in that vein. That guy has a sound that is currently taking over the globe. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much that for you guys today. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe as well as non-post notifications and stay tuned for more Afrobeat related entertainment and just coming at you. Shout out to Ckay, man. I'm out now, guys. Peace.